Alright, here we are in Windows 11, setting up a new AI PC. First, let's customize the taskbar. I like to move it to the left, so I'll go to Settings, turn off Task View and Widgets to declutter the desktop. Under Taskbar Behaviors, I'll change the taskbar alignment to left. Now, our Start menu is on the left, just how I prefer it. Next, let's head to Microsoft Edge, go to Google, and search for Ninite. This is a fantastic tool that allows you to install multiple programs at once, saving you a lot of time and hassle. It's especially useful for new PC setups and essential for AI tasks. At ninite.com, you'll see a variety of programs to choose from. I'll select some must-haves like web browsers, including Chrome, Firefox, and Brave. Chrome is excellent for running AI-powered web apps and extensions, Firefox offers outstanding privacy features, and Brave is lightweight and blocks ads by default, making it faster. I'll also grab antivirus software like AVG to keep the system secure, because protecting sensitive AI projects is crucial. For communication, Discord is a must if you're part of AI communities or forums, as it's a hub for collaboration and staying updated. Compression tools like WinRAR or 7-Zip are important too, as zip and RAR files are common when downloading datasets or pre-trained AI models. For audio and video editing, I'll install Audacity, which is perfect for working with audio files, and Handbrake, which is great for optimizing video files, both useful for AI media projects. I'll also add programming tools like Notepad++ and Visual Studio Code. These are essential for writing and debugging Python code, managing scripts, and editing configuration files. For creative tasks, I'll grab Blender for 3D modeling and Irfine View for image editing. Blender is popular in AI for generating 3D assets, while Irfine View is lightweight and efficient for quick edits. Utilities like ShareX for taking screenshots and documenting workflows, and Steam for gaming or accessing AI-enhanced games are also useful. Lastly, I'll select Qubit Torrent, which is my favorite torrent software for downloading open-source datasets or large files from reliable sources. Once I've selected all the programs I need, I'll click Get Your Ninite to download the installer. Running the installer automates the process, installing everything I selected in one go. There are no pop-ups or junk software, just clean installations. Updating NVIDIA drivers is another critical step. To check my GPU, I'll run DXDiag from the Start menu. This laptop has an RTX 4070 GPU, which is excellent for AI tasks, but more VRAM is always better. The RTX 4090, for example, has the most VRAM available for a gaming graphics card, making it ideal for local AI workloads. Now, I'm downloading the latest NVIDIA drivers. For AI tasks, there's no real difference between the Studio driver and Game Ready driver. Their core functionality and performance are identical. The difference lies in the extras. The Game Ready driver includes gaming optimizations and tools like GeForce Experience, while the Studio driver focuses on stability with creative software. I'm using the Studio driver here since it skips the gaming features, but either one works perfectly for AI workflows. Now, let's install Python 3.10.11. This version is widely compatible with many AI projects on GitHub, making it a solid choice for setting up your environment. First, head to the official Python website and download the installer for version 3.10.11. During installation, make sure to check the box that says Add Python to Path. This step is crucial, so let me explain what PATH means. The path is a system environment variable in Windows that tells your computer where to look for executable programs. By adding Python to the path, you're essentially telling your system, hey, if I type a Python command in the command prompt or PowerShell, this is where you'll find the Python program. Without adding Python to the path, you'd need to manually navigate to its folder every time you want to run it, which can be a hassle. Once Python is installed, we'll verify it. Open the Start menu and type in CMD to open the command prompt. Alternatively, you can open PowerShell by typing PowerShell. Both tools allow you to interact with your system, but here's the difference. The command prompt is a simpler command line interface, while PowerShell is a more advanced shell designed for scripting and managing system tasks. In either tool, type Python, _version, and hit enter. If Python is installed correctly and added to the path, you'll see the version displayed. Python 3.10.11 in this case. That's it. Python is now ready for use in your AI projects. Next, let's install Git. Git is a version control system, and it's incredibly useful for managing code and downloading projects from GitHub. If you've ever heard of the clone feature on GitHub, Git is the tool that makes it possible. It allows you to download entire repositories quickly, keep them updated, and even contribute changes if needed. This is essential for AI projects, as many open source tools and models are hosted on GitHub. To get started, go to the official Git website and download the installer for Windows. During installation, you can stick with the default options unless you have specific preferences. Once the installation is complete, Git will be added to your system. Now let's confirm that Git is installed and working properly. Open the command prompt or PowerShell, either will work, and type git --version. Press enter and you should see the installed version of Git displayed. This confirms that Git is properly set up and ready to use. With Git installed, you can now use the clone feature on GitHub to download repositories directly to your system. For example, if you find an AI project you want to try out, you simply copy the repository's URL from GitHub, open the command prompt or PowerShell, navigate to the folder where you want to save it, and type git clone, followed by the URL. Let's get an AI project from the Six Sigma Engineers GitHub. Git will download all the files and set up the project for you, saving time and effort. That's it. Git is installed and ready to help you work with GitHub and AI tools effortlessly. Next up, let's install FFmpeg. FFmpeg is a powerful open source tool for processing audio and video files. It's widely used in AI projects for tasks like converting file formats, trimming or merging media, and even extracting audio or frames from videos. Many AI applications rely on FFmpeg in the background, so it's a great tool to have set up on your system. To install FFmpeg, start by visiting the official website at ffnpeg.org. Download the Windows build by choosing the zip file for your system architecture, usually 64-bit. Once the file is downloaded, extract it using a zip tool. I recommend extracting it directly to your C drive for easy access. After extraction, you'll have a folder named something like FFmpeg with the version number. To keep things simple, rename this folder to FFmpeg. Now, we need to add FFmpeg to the path, which ensures your system knows where to find it when you type commands. Without adding it to the path, you'd have to manually navigate to the FFmpeg folder every time you wanted to use it, which isn't practical. To do this, go to the Start menu, type env, and select Edit the System Environment Variables. In the window that opens, click on Environment Variables. Here, you'll notice two sections, User Variables and System Variables. User variables apply only to the current user profile. This means any program or path added here will only be accessible when you're logged into the specific account. On the other hand, system variables apply to all user profiles on the computer. If you're working on a shared machine or need all user accounts to have access to FFmpeg, you'll want to add it to the System Variables section. Under System Variables, find the entry named Path, select it, and click Edit. Then click New, and paste the full path to the FFmpeg bin folder, which will look something like c:/ffmpeg:bin. Click OK to save the changes. Adding FFmpeg to the PATH ensures that your system knows where to find it when you type commands in the command prompt or PowerShell. If a program isn't part of the path, you won't be able to call it directly by name. To confirm everything is set up correctly, open the command prompt or PowerShell and type FFmpeg-version. Press enter, and you should see information about the installed FFmpeg version. This means FFmpeg is successfully installed and added to your system path. Now you can use FFmpeg for a variety of media-related tasks. For example, you can convert a video file to another format, extract audio from a video, or resize a video, all with simple commands. Having FFmpeg on your system is invaluable, especially for working with media in AI projects. And that's it. FFmpeg is now installed, added to the path, and ready to use. Lastly, let's install Anaconda, a powerful open source distribution for Python and R that's perfect for data science, machine learning, and AI projects. It includes Jupyter Notebooks, an interactive environment for writing and running Python code, visualizing data, and testing AI models. Anaconda also comes with Conda, a package manager that makes installing and managing libraries like TensorFlow or PyTorch simple, while also allowing you to create isolated environments to prevent conflicts between projects. To install Anaconda, visit the official website, download the installer for your system, and follow the prompts. During setup, you don't need to add Anaconda to path, as it provides its own interface called the Anaconda prompt. Once installed, you can open the Anaconda Navigator to easily launch tools like Jupyter Notebooks, which let you code and annotate projects directly in your browser. With Anaconda, you now have a robust environment for AI, making it easier to manage libraries, experiment with code, and keep projects organized. And that's it! We've successfully set up our AI development environment by installing Python, Git, FFmpeg, and Anaconda, essential tools for working on AI projects. We've also used Ninite to quickly install a variety of common and useful applications to streamline development and productivity. With everything in place, your PC is now ready to tackle AI tasks, whether it's coding, data processing, or running advanced machine learning models. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future tutorials and guides. Leave a comment below if you have questions or want us to cover something specific in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.